I've changed a lot just as being in practice for the last 5 years, but also from training in different parts of the country. So from medical school in Buffalo to residency in St. Louis and fellowship and advanced fellowship in Boston, seeing and meeting people from all over the country with different backgrounds and beliefs and perspectives has changed me throughout my career so far. And on a daily basis, working with colleagues that have trained in many places and who have different backgrounds also changes you and your perspective. But I think the most comes from patients changing you. So with advanced heart failure, looking at patients who are at the end stages of their disease process and how they think about their conditions and what they want out of life, it can very much differ from your own perspective on what makes life valuable or what makes life worth living. And it's been extremely humbling and interesting to learn what that is for each person. So I may have a perspective on something not being acceptable to me as a way of life, but that doesn't mean that another person feels that way. And you have to accept how somebody else feels about their situation, even if it is different from your own. And you have to make decisions and help patients to make decisions based off of what they feel is best for themselves. But you also have to guide them as it relates to your education in the field. So it's a real balance between understanding how to weigh a person's opinion about their own health and value against what you know is medically best in a situation. And that process is challenging and it's something I learn and evolve every day. When I think about the future of medicine, particularly as it relates to cardiology, I think of this huge dichotomy that we have. So cardiology trials of new drugs or new therapies or new technologies often have thousands of patients, sometimes hundreds of thousands of patients enrolled. But how that data applies to any individual patient, you just don't know. And so when you're sitting in the office or in the hospital across from somebody, you tell them about these trials of medications that will help them because they helped 70,000 other people, but you don't know that it's going to help this one person or that they're not going to have a limiting side effect. So I think that in my field, I'd like to see more of the personalized medicine, and that is likely to come from incorporation of genetics or other information into making patient care more individualized. There's also some work out there to create things called poly pills, where you combine multiple drugs into a single pill to decrease the burden that patients have to take so many medications, but they can still achieve being on the ones that can help them the most and extend their lives. So I think personalized medicine, incorporating data from large trials into helping an individual patient succeed in whatever they think succeeding means.